Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This time I want to talk about food in the cherry country, namely Japan. A country that is famous for its anime films and people who are very disciplined about things. But besides that, they are also famous for the cleanliness of their country. Japan is one of the most developed countries in the field of technology. Lots of people are interested in Japanese culture and food in Japan. For this time, I want to discuss the foods in Japan that I have tasted, and I will share 5 Japanese foods that you must try in my opinion. Maybe around where you live there are also some who sell the same type of Japanese food. But after trying it myself in Japan, the taste of the food that is around my place with originals in Japan is different. Because maybe in some places they adjust the taste in their surroundings. I will tell you the difference from the experience I have tried. Comment below if you have recommended some delicious Japanese food according to you that I didn't mention. Other food that I didn't mention doesn't mean it's not tasty, but it's based on my taste, or maybe there are some Japanese foods that I haven't tried either. Number 1. Ramen. Ramen is a type of noodle food with gravy obtained from boiled chicken bones or pork bones. Coupled with topping meat, seaweed, Naruto fish, mushrooms, corn, eggs, and others. In Japan there are many types of ramen that they sell, from a variety of colors or to those that use premium meats. There's also someone who sell ramen on the highway using cart, or even serving modern ones using robots. Actually, ramen is the best when eaten in cold weather, but in Japan many also eat this ramen in hot weather. Even in some places, there are special restaurants that open only at night. Unlike udon, ramen noodles are usually straight or slightly curly. The ramen I tried in Japan was called Ichiran ramen. You can also buy it now because they sell packets. In my opinion, Ichiran ramen is a pretty good ramen I've ever tried. In the place where I live, there are many ramens, but the flavor of the sauce is not strong enough, or some even tasteless. In Japan the taste of the ramen soup is very strong and the sauce is thicker than the place I tried. Number 2. Takoyaki. Takoyaki is a suburban hawker in Japan. Usually takoyaki is filled with octopus, but now many takoyaki with various toppings, such as cheese and sausages. This is a lot of snacks sold in Japan. When I went to Japan, I tasted one of the takoyaki in the Shibuya area, and the topping they sold was only octopus. But the takoyaki whose brand sells its shape is slightly larger than my place. For a rather similar taste, it's just different topping in my opinion. Number 3. Sushi. Sushi is one of my favorite foods, especially with sashimi topping. Sushi is a Japanese food consisting of rice that is formed with side dishes in the form of seafood, meat, raw or cooked vegetables. There are so many types of sushi that can be enjoyed according to your taste. Sushi is also served a variety of prices. There are cheap and expensive. Just like ramen, in some places in Japan there are serving sushi as a luxury meal. I like to eat the most in places with sushi bars. Number 4. Onigiri. This food is usually rice that is given side dishes in it and then wrapped with seaweed. When I was in Japan, I often bought onigiri for breakfast while heading to the location I was going to. But the difference between onigiri in Japan and other countries is how to eat it. There is a special way you have to do to open the onigiri from the plastic onigiri packaging so that it doesn't mess up. And what makes the taste different from onigiri in Japan is the rice. Number 5. Qkatsu. In my opinion, this is one of the best foods in Japan. When I went to Japan, I tried one of the food stalls on the Shibuya street. The place is very small and located like in under the ground. Inside it can only accommodate about 10 to 14 people. But who knows that a small place this has very delicious food. The meat is so soft as it melts on the tongue. For the first time in my entire life, I tasted meat this tender, and it's very satisfying. You are very obliged to taste this Qkatsu. You can also determine the level of defiance. If I prefer the medium around 70%. What makes the Qkatsu in Japan different from other countries is the meat. It is said that cows that are bred in Japan are given special care, such as listening to songs and massaging cattle cows that will be eaten later. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video can cheer you up. Don't forget to like, share and comment. See you on the next video.